Can you see my screen? Everybody can see? Yes or not?
Yes, teacher, I can.
Okay, thank you. What about the rest? Can see my screen, everybody? Yes or not?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, thank you. This activity is from the online language community from the UNAP. Today's encounter is called writing practice. The topic for today is an article. Today is Thursday, October 27th. Let's start. In order to do a little preparation, we are going to review about zero conditional. I don't know if you know something about this topic. Do you know something about zero conditional? Some of you know. Some of you know something about this.
No, teacher, I don't.
Okay. We use the zero conditional when the result of the conditional is always true. And for example, the way of the phrase, the sentence, are these three elements, has these three elements, the condition and the result. For example, the first phrase, part of the phrase is the condition and the second part is the result. We use zero conditional when the result of the condition is always true, like a scientific fact or for certainty. For example, the following process: take some ice, put the ice in a saucepan. Do you know what is saucepan? Some of you know what is saucepan? Saucepan is an cooking utensil made is to cook, made of metal. It's a deep cooking pan.
Maybe like wok.
Yes, something like that, but it's made of metal, and we use it to cook, to heat food, to prepare some food. Okay, continue. Heat the saucepan over the stove in the kitchen. Heat the saucepan. What happens? The ice melts. It becomes water. So if you heat ice, it melts. This is a scientific fact. Si calientas el hielo, pues se derrite, ¿no? Ese es un hecho científico. This is a scientific fact. The condition you heat ice, the result, it melts. If you heat, si tú calientas hielo, pues se derrite. Always, this is always true. It's a scientific fact. Okay, continue. Notice that we are thinking about a result that is always true for this condition. The result of the condition is absolute certainty. We are thinking about a simple fact. For example, if I miss the 8 o'clock bus, I'm late for work. The first part is the condition, and the second part is the result. If I miss the 8 o'clock bus, the result is I am late for work. Another example is if I'm late for work, is I am late for work. If I am late for work, my boss gets angry. The first part is the condition. If I am late for work, the result is my boss gets angry. Okay, in order to do a little preparation about the topic, here we have some expression related with today's topic, an article. Luisa, could you read the first expression, please?
Yes,
Burn?
teacher. Burn, a fire product, flames and heat while consuming a material such as coal or wood. What?
Wood.
Wood.
Wood. Do you know
Or
what is
wood.
wood? It is the material from the trees. The wood is used, for example, to build tables, chairs.
Madera.
Bar? Yes, exactly. Yes, it's madera from the trees, de los árboles. Burn is a fire produces flames and heat while consuming a material such as coal or wood. Okay, so thank you. Karen Cecilia, could you read the following expression, please?
Yes, teacher.
Coal.
A combustible black rock consisting of carbon plant matter used as fuel.
As fuel. Used as, yes, it's a combustible, a combustible black consisting of carbonized plant used as fuel. Fuel is something like, for example, gasoline, fuel to do an engine. Okay, next expression. Karen Cecilia, could you read the following expression, please?
Greenhouse gases.
Yes.
Are gases in Earth's atmosphere that trap heat such as water vapor or carbon dioxide.
Yes, exactly. In Spanish is gases de efecto invernadero. Greenhouse gases are gases in Earth's atmosphere that trap heat. Atrapan el calor. Trap heat, for example, water vapor or carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide. Hersain, could you read the following expression, please? Rainbow.
Sure. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you very well.
Okay. Rainbow. An arc of colors formed in the sky, caused by the refraction and dispersion of the sunlight by rain.
Yes, exactly. An arch of colors. Sometimes we can see in the sky the rainbow, while the rain refraction and dispersion of the sun's light by rain. Okay, the following expression, Regit, Liliana, could you read? Earthquake. Earthquake. Liliana, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher. Que tenía problemas con el micrófono. Earthquake. A sudden and violent shaking of the ground, sometimes causing great destruction.
Yes, exactly. Okay, let's continue. Here we have more expression related with the next exercise. For example, Luisa Fernanda, could you read first? Hurricane.
Hurricane, a storm with a violent wind, in particular a tropical cyclone in the Caribbean.
Cyclone.
Cyclone.
Cyclone, yes. A
Thank you.
storm with a violent wind. In particular, a tropical cyclone in the Caribbean. Typhoon. Karen, could you read typhoon?
A tropical storm in the region of the ocean.
Region.
Region of the oceans.
Oceans.
Yes.
Oceans, okay. A tropical storm in a region of the oceans. Okay, thank you. Continue, Hersain, please. Could you read flood?
Yes. Flood. An overflowing of a large amount of water beyond its normal confines,
Yes.
especially over what is normally dry land.
Yes, exactly. Mm, in these days, because there are a lot of raining, the floods are the most common problem in our country because these days are raining a lot. For this reason, the rivers have overflowing a large amount of water. Saucepan. Brigitte, could you read the last one? Saucepan, please. Agreed?
Favorite teacher?
Yes,
Okay.
agreed.
Saucepan,
Yes.
a cooking utensil made of metal.
Yes, thank you. Cooking utensil. Utensil. Okay, the exercise number 1 consists of complete the zero conditional sentence with the correct form of the verbs in brackets. Do you remember what is the way of the zero conditional? The first part is the condition and the second part is the result. For example, if you, what do you think, what is the correct verb? Born in this case. Do you remember the form of the zero conditional?
It's
The condition, yes, the same in present simple, and the result also in present, also is in present simple. In this case, the verb is the same verb. If you born, call, eat, what is the correct form?
give.
Tell me, I don't know, I can't
Give.
hear. With S at the end, gives, because it's third person, it.
Gives.
It gives. In this case, we need to add the letter S at the end. It gives off greenhouse gases. Si quemamos el carbón, este produce gases tipo invernadero. Okay, number 2. A rainbow often, what is the correct form of this verb?
Appears.
Appears.
Yeah, the same, appear. The same form of the verb. Ah, yes, appears with S at the end. A rainbow often appears because it's it, a rainbow, the pronoun is it. It appears if the sun, what is the correct form of the verb? If the sun
Comes out.
yes, exactly. With a letter S at the end of the verb, comes. If the sun comes out when it's raining. Very good. Number 3. If an earthquake If an earthquake, ¿cuál es the correct form of this verb?
Happen.
Happen. Happens with S because it's third person. If an earthquake happens under the ocean, it sometimes
Causes.
Exactly, you're right, causes a tsunami. If an earthquake happens under the ocean, it sometimes causes a tsunami. Very good. Number 4, if a hurricane
Forms.
exactly, with S at the end. If a hurricane forms over the Indian Ocean, they
Call.
very good. They call it a typhoon. Typhoon, very good. 5, if you
Eat ice.
yes, it's the same form of the verb. If you eat ice, it
Makes your body cold.
makes exactly. It makes your body cold. Very good. The condition, if you eat ice, the result, it makes your body cold. 6, floods
Happens.
Happen.
happen.
Yes.
Yes, happen. Flood happen if it
Rains.
rains, exactly, with S at the end. Rains a lot more than usual for a long time. That is the problem in our these days in Colombia because there are a lot of raining these days. Okay, here we have the correct answers. Luisa, could you read the first sentence, please? The first condition and result. Number 1.
Number 1, if you bird call I it guy give of
Gives.
gives of greenhouse gas.
Yes.
Yes, gas.
Thank you. Karen, could you read the number 2, please?
A rainbow often appears in the sun comes out when it's raining.
Okay, thank you. Rainbow often appears if the sun comes out when it's raining. Kersain, could you read the sentence, the zero conditional 3? Number 3, please.
Yes. If an earthquake happens under the ocean, it sometimes causes a tsunami.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Begrit, could you read number 4, please?
Yes. If a hurricane forms over the Indian Ocean, they call it a typhoon.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Number 5. Luisa Fernanda, could you read the number 5, please?
If a hurricane falls over the Indian Ocean,
Uh,
yes.
number 5.
Ah, excuse me. If you eat ice, it make your body cold.
Yes, thank you. And the last one, Karen Cecilia, could you read the number 6, please?
Floods happen if it rains a lot more than usual for a long time.
Okay, thank you. Let's continue. Here we have a little writing strategy that we can use when we are writing an article. I'm going to share this information through the chat. In order to, you can check the information to do the next exercise. Luisa Fernanda, could you read the first part, please? The writing strategy, please.
When you are expressing your opinion of the opinion of the other, giving your text a clear structure. For example,
Read the first tip.
in one paragraph.
Yes.
Okay. In one paragraph, give your opinion with two or three arguments that support it, e.g., having said,
E.g.
e.g.,
Example given.
okay, e.g., having said that.
Okay, thank you. Karen, could you read the second tip?
Yes, in another paragraph, give the opposition with one
View.
or
Opposing view. The opposing view.
two with one or two arguments supporting it. E.j. However,
Exactly, thank you. E.g., example given. E.g. Uh, Hersain, could you read the last tip?
Yes. You can then say why you disagree with the opposing view. Between brackets, a counter argument, e.g., furthermore.
Yes, exactly. This part is about your personal opinion. Could be the opposite with the opinion of another person. A counter argument. Is un contraargumento. If you are disagree with the other view, the other person's view, you can write furthermore. Furthermore. In addition, furthermore is used to introduce another other consideration, your own view. Okay, continue. Exercise 2, the writing exercise, consists of Read the writing strategy. You already have the information in your chat, in the chat. Then read the model text below, and we have to decide whether the second, third, and conclusion paragraph should be A, B, or C. These texts are in disorder, and we are going to read and try to identify the correct order of the paragraphs. I give you 5 minutes to read the text, and then we are going to try to identify the correct order of this text. Go ahead. Could you read carefully the text, and then we are going to try to identify the correct order of this text. We have until 45, 3 hours and 45, and start to organize the text. You can check the information in the chat. Ready? Are you ready? Could you read the text?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Luisa, could you read the first part, please? From young people to renewable energy.
Okay. Young people are doing more to prevent global warming than older people. Do you aid? I do not believe yes, believe that this is true.
Believe.
Believe believe that this
I
is
don't believe. Yes.
I do not believe that this is true. Adults make the most important decisions about global warming, not young people. For example, governments have to decide between fossil fuel and renewable energy,
Renewable.
renew, renew, renewable,
Renewable.
renewable energy.
Yes, renewable. Energy. Yes, thank you. Um, Karen Cecilia, could you read the paragraph with the letter A?
Yes, teacher. Furthermore, adults
For, furthermore.
furthermore, adults decide how green their lifestyle at home should be. Do they buy a big or small car? Do they live in a
Live.
big I-
Do they live?
do they live in a big or small house? And so on.
Okay, thank you. And Hersain or Begrit, could you read the paragraph with the letter B, please?
Okay, teacher. Having said that young people are often better at remembering to recycle plastic bottles and other containers. What is more, children walk and cycle more often than adults, and this causes less pollution.
Okay, thank you. And the last one, Luisa Fernanda, again, could you read the last paragraph with the letter C?
However, however, they
However,
They probably walk and cycle more because they are too young to drive, not because they care about the environment. So, all in all, I do not think young people are doing more than older people.
okay, thank you. Now we are going to try to organize in the correct order the text. For example, the introduction, young people are doing more to prevent global warming than older people. Do you agree? I don't believe that. That is true. Adults make the most important decision about global warming, not young people. For example, government have to decide between fossil fuels and renewable energy. What do you think? What is the paragraph, or what is the to continue? What is the continue of this information?
I think the continue is the letter B. Having said that,
Yes, exactly. If you check the writing strategy, the having used, having said that, your to give your opinion with the support. Continue the correct order. The second paragraph, young people are of at remembering recycle plastic and other containers. More children walk and cycle than, than adults, and this cause is the third paragraph.
The second paragraph is C. However, they probably walk.
Yes, the third
And,
paragraph.
and the third
Letter C, yes.
furthermore.
Yes, because see, however, they probably walk because this information is continue with this idea, the second idea, paragraph B. In paragraph C, continue with the same idea. However, they probably walk and cycle more because they are too young to drive. Not because they care about the environment. So, all in all, I don't think young people are doing more than older people. And the conclusion, what do you think? What is the conclusion paragraph?
A.
Yes. Could you read, please? Furthermore, adults.
Furthermore, adults decide how clean their lifestyle at home should be. Do they buy
Buy. Do
buy
they
and
buy?
do they
Sorry, buy. Do they buy?
buy
Ellos compren.
a
Buy,
bike
yes.
or a small car? Do they live in a big or a small house? And so on. So,
And so on. So
and
on. So on. So on. Okay, here we have the correct order. Hersain, could you read the introduction and the first paragraph, please? Hersain, can you hear me?
teacher, creo que salió.
Okay, Bergrit,
Brigitte, teacher.
¿cómo es el? I'm sorry.
Brigitte.
Ah,
Yes.
Brigitte.
Es que se
Brigitte.
escribe así, pero sí, sí, señor.
Okay.
Read the A, teachers.
Yes, the introduction and the first paragraph.
Okay. Young people are doing more to prevent global warming than older people. Do you agree? I do not believe that this is true. Adults make the most important decision about global warming, not young people. For example, governments have to decide between fossil fuels and renewable energy. Um, okay, having said that, young people are often better at remembering to recycle plastic bottles and other containers. What is more, children walk and cycle more often than adults, and this causes less pollution.
Okay, thank you. Karen, could you read the last two paragraphs, C and A?
However, they preferably walk and cycle more because they are too young to drive, not because they care about the environment. So, all in all, I do not think young people are doing more than older people. Furthermore,
Yes,
adults
furthermore.
decide how green their lifestyle at home should be. Do they buy a big or small car? Do they live in a big or small house? And so on.
Okay, thank you. Okay, the last exercise consists of add two phrases in the box below to each group, A, B, C, or D. For example, the first group is contain expressing an opinion. For example, I think or I don't think. What others phrases do you think could be here? The expression on the box.
In my opinion,
In my opinion, yes, exactly. What one other
To be
do you
honest,
think? To be honest, yes, very good. Good job, exactly. And the group B. In this group, here we have presenting an opposing opinion. Presenting an opposing opinion. The example is, there are people who believe that. What do you think, what other expression could be here?
having said that,
Yes, having said that, very good. What other expression?
However,
In this
never,
case, is
never,
on the other hand, presenting an opposing opinion. On the other hand, and group letter C, presenting a counter argument. In spite of,
however, or moreover,
yes, however, in this case, the correct phrase is however.
okay,
And
teacher.
what other? However, sin embargo, or other phrase could be nevertheless, a pesar de eso. Nevertheless. And the last group, D,
Moreover,
making an addition point. Furthermore, or what others?
moreover, what is more?
Moreover. Yes, exactly. Moreover. And what is more? What is more? Very good. Here we have the answers. Okay. Thank you. Okay, guys, girls, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this lesson and practice a little bit more in order to improve our English skills. In this case, the writing skills to improve our skills. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you for your attendance and have a nice rest of the day. See you another time in another opportunity.
Okay, teacher,
Thank you
so
very much.
okay, teacher,
Later.
thanks.
Okay.
thank you, teacher. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you to you.